Iran is often reduced to headlines and politics. But behind that surface is a civilization that has been shaping the world for over 7,000 years. Long before Rome, before Greece reached its height, this land, once called Persia, was already building ideas that humanity still lives by today. Few people know that the Persian Empire was the first true superpower in history, not built only on conquest, but on tolerance. When Cyrus the Great conquered Babylon in 539 BCE, he didn't burn it or enslave its people. Instead, he freed captives, respected local religions, and allowed displaced communities, including the Jews, to return home. His words were carved onto a clay cylinder, now called the Cyrus cylinder, which many historians consider the world's first declaration of human rights. Persia also invented something we now take for granted: a functional model of governance for massive empires. They divided their lands into provinces, paid officials fixed salaries to reduce corruption, and built the world's first highway system, the Royal Road, stretching over 1,600 miles. Messages could travel across the empire in days, faster than many medieval kingdoms managed 1,000 years later. And then there's science. Long before modern plumbing, Iranians engineered qanats, underground water channels that transported fresh water across deserts without evaporation. Some of these systems are still in use today, over 2,500 years later. Ancient Persians also pioneered early forms of refrigeration using ice houses called yakshals, storing ice in the middle of the desert during summer. Iran's influence didn't stop with engineering. The Persian language shaped cultures far beyond its borders. For centuries, it was the language of poetry, diplomacy, and scholarship from India to the Ottoman court. Poets like Rumi, Hafez, and Ferdowsi didn't just write verses, they preserved identity. Ferdowsi's Shahnameh saved the Persian language itself after the Arab conquest, preventing it from disappearing entirely. What's rarely mentioned is how often Iran has been erased and reborn. Invaded by Greeks, Arabs, Mongols, and others, it absorbed each shock and transformed it into culture. Even the Mongols, once among the most destructive forces in history, eventually adopted Persian administration, art, and literature. Iran's story is not one of constant decline or conflict. It's a story of resilience, ideas, and quiet influence. A nation that taught the world about tolerance, infrastructure, poetry, and endurance, yet is still too often misunderstood. To understand Iran is to realize that history didn't just pass through this land. History was written here.